Hello guys, welcome in today's crypto technical analysis. It is time to update the market. I've been quite busy in the last few days and therefore I couldn't make an update. I've got a good news that I'm working a new project that will be announced very soon via my Twitter or YouTube account. Before we start, if you guys learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Starting from the BTC under a higher time frame, a weekly time frame. Under weekly time frame, in the last 2 weeks, as you can see, these candles doesn't look good. However, we were expecting, as long as we're going to break 60,000 levels, and we are good to go towards the north side. However, low time frames didn't allow us to go to all the way up to the 60,000 levels, and we got a rejection at around 59 and 58,000, and we saw a massive dump in the market. As I said, lower time frames didn't allow us to break the resistance. However, on the other side, in the last few months, since the January, you saw this, we will be following this structure of higher highs and a lower highs on the RSI. If we analyze that, I clearly mentioned in the last few months warning about this bear divergence under a weekly time frame. I also mentioned that it will take some time to play out, and I warned about this bear divergence. When the price was around here on the 1st of March, around the end of February and the 1st of March, I said highly likely we will go and then we will see a new all-time high. However, I said we will be highly likely keep printing a lower highs in the market. So as a result, that you can see we had this lower highs, and when the price action came this time to the level of 70, I said it's going to be hard for the bulls to protect this zone, and if we're going to see a dump, that's going to be very sharp and that will shake out the market. So as expected, we saw a dump in the last 2 weeks. So right at this moment we've got 5 hours to close. However, as long as we're going to be staying above level 45, I would say we're safe. Otherwise, we'll have to do a multiple time frame analysis under a lower time frames. Moving on to a daily time frame. When we look into a daily time frame, you can see the clear picture of a higher high structure. And as a result, when we came around this area of $60,000, I said the BTC doesn't look good under a lower time frames. Beginning of the May, the daily time frame was healthy and bullish. However, as I said, minor time frames was under the bear's control, and as a result, we're seeing a massive dump in the market. As soon as we lost 42,000 and 40,000 levels, daily time frames under a water. Since the beginning of October, once we broke 10,800, we've been following under a daily time frame this uptrend. However, by breaking 40,000 level, we went underwater first time since the October, and you can see higher high structure on the RSI was clearly a lower highs, and as a result, this bear divergence on the daily time frame as well played out perfectly. So overall, daily time frame doesn't look good right at this moment. Before we move on, mid and lower time frames, if you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense mentorship is available. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, as soon as we couldn't manage to hold 55,000 and 56,000 level, which is resistance 3, and we went into the bear zone. So as you can see, we're stuck around here and we came all the way down to support number 2. Right at this moment, upper line of this support, and this support 1 is acting as a resistance. So down below us, we've got higher time frame Fibonacci levels which I mentioned in my Twitter account earlier on. So when we look into under daily time frame, now as you can see, support number 2 matched with our first golden zone of 0.5 Fibonacci. Resistance number 1, upper line of this resistance number 1 matched exactly with 618 golden zone. A few days ago, I warned about 0.5 level. If we break on the 4-hour and daily time frame, the price action may visit all the way up to the mirror image of 618 of 382, which is going to be $27,000 and $28,500. So 4-hour time frame, as I said, as soon as we lost the resistance number 3, the 4-hour time frame went under the bear's control. However, if I look into a current price action, resistance number 2, the major ceiling is extremely important, and that's going to be around 45,000 and 47,500 range. As long as we're going to remain below this price, 4-hour time frame will be under the bear's control. 2-hour time frame, similar scenario as a 2-hour time frame, losing lower line of this resistance number 2 at around $56,000, 2-hour time frame started moving towards the downside. In order to be bullish under 2-hour time frame, we have to break this 0.618 golden zone. However, again, we're going to be facing the resistance number 2, the major ceiling. As long as we're going to be holding the lower line of this support, we have a decent chance to visit again 0.618 in the first place, and then the next stop will be the resistance number 2, the major ceiling. Otherwise, I'm expecting a further dump. As long as we're going to be below this 0.5 Fibonacci level, then the next stop is going to be 382 at around 27,000 and 28,500 range. Moving on to Ethereum, as soon as we got rejection, now you remember our target zone was 4,100 and 4,200 range. However, as I said, we will see highly likely the rejection from on the lower time frame, 4,100 and 4,200 range. As expected on the lower time frame, I'll show that we got a rejection from those levels. However, right at this moment, under a weekly time frame, I got this Fibonacci level and we got rejection dollar to dollar, cent to cent, getting rejection from $1,730. As long as we're going to be staying above 0.5 level, 2,230 level, I will be confident with a weekly time frame. However, right at this moment, it is still bullish and healthy, but staying above, as I said, above this level, it's going to give a more confidence in the market. Daily time frame, right at this moment, between 0.5 and 382, daily time frame will be under the consolidation. In order to be bullish under a daily time frame, we have to manage to break and stay above 0.618, 2,740 and 50 levels. However, it is too early for us to talk about it because lower time frames are under the base control. Moving on to a 4-hour time frame. If you remember, in my previous videos that I said it, the entry level was around 1750, 1800, and the target was 4,200, 4,100 range. So from the entry, end of March, beginning of April, we did right on the 4-hour time frame this trend, and that provided already 137% spot profit. If you're a leverage trader, you do the math for yourself. However, by losing 3,500, ideally 3,200, the 4-hour time frame moved towards the bear zone. As soon as the market reached 4,400 range, we saw this dump, and when the price action held this level of 3,450, I mentioned that maximum we will go around 4,100 and 4,200 level. So we came all the way up to $4,175, and from there we saw a rejection from the market. That was expected. So from the entry all the way up to the top, you've been up already by 150% profit. However, from the exit point, you've been already up by nearly 140, 130% spot profit. So in the last few weeks, we've been riding this trend. However, by losing the 4-hour time frame, the level of 3,500, 3,300 level, this trade has been closed around $4,100 and $4,200, as I mentioned in my previous videos. Bullish scenario on the 4-hour time frame, as long as we're going to remain 3,100, 3,200, I would consider the 4-hour time frame will be under the bear's control. However, managing to break 3,200, 3,300 levels, and then I will start thinking about to take a long signal. Moving on to a 2-hour time frame. On the 2-hour time frame, as you can see, as soon as we lost 3,800 level, we started printing a lower highs. 2-hour time frame went into the bear's territory. The bullish scenario for 2-hour time frame will be similar scenario. We have to be above $3,100 and $3,200. If we're going to stay below, then we are under the bear's territory. Moving on to a 1-hour time frame. Looking at 1-hour time frame, as soon as we lost $3,500, $3,400, 1-hour time frame started moving towards the bear territory. However, in order to be bullish on the 1-hour time frame, we have to break and stay above 2,800 level. And 2,800, as you can see, is very important and crucial for lower time frame as well as the higher time frame. As long as we're going to be staying 2,700, 2,800 level, then there will be some hope in the market that we go and test 786 level. These are the bullish and bearish scenarios, and we came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.